Hey guys, I hope you all had a great spring break and a nice little vacation from classwork. For this week's module, it's interactive technology. And for the first question, what experiences do I have with interactive technologies as a student and a teacher is every day we use a projector in the classroom that I am a para in. It's for the preschool, and we use it to watch different YouTube videos about our different themes that we're using. Last week we watched Baby Fiona at the Cincinnati Zoo and followed her story all week and used a projector for kids to watch that, and they really enjoyed it. I think that they really enjoy watching the interactive technologies and seeing different movies and shows just because we are in an age of technology and a lot of kids have access to it. So I think it makes it even more interesting when we're having learning activities. The interactive webboard and remote that I would choose and why would be the SmartTech. I think just because they've been around for so long and they have so many different like models and accessories and things available, I think that would be the way to go as far as a whiteboard technology. The app that I liked the most was the Seesaw. I like the fact that it's free and it's easy to access, but it's an interesting app, and I like the fact that parents are involved. I think as a future teacher, I really want my parents' involvement, not only because you have the kids for so many hours in a day. It's kind of nice to have parents involved and seeing and learning also with their students so they can be helpful or encouraging in any way that they can. So I think having that parent interaction is really important, and that's what I really like about that the Seesaw app. And if I could just choose one, that would probably be the one that I would choose. After reading the Scott, Fossil, Fark, and Peterson article, I found it interesting that they chose second graders to do their research on, and their results was interesting that using the clicker actually wasn't super helpful to the kids as far as learning, and their test results were better without them. I think at a young age that's a lot to process. Not only are you trying to process the question and the information, but you're trying to figure out how to use kind of a relatively complicated technology. So I'm actually not really surprised that they got the results that they did. And I think in a younger age classroom you'd continue to have those results. But I think the older kids would have more success, like 4th, 5th, and on would have more success, like they saw in the college students. So yeah, I think if I used, for my grade levels that I want to teach, are definitely younger kids, I think I would see the same results, just because you're combining complicated things together, test questions with complicated technology. So I think you definitely want to use those for the older students if clickers was the way you were wanting to go. Just a quick overview of the projector that I chose too. It was a PowerLight. It's from the Epson. We use those at school. We have a lot of those at school, and they just seem to be reliable technology. That's why I kind of went with an Epson, just because I have experience with those. Mine cost $749, so well under the $1,000 budget. I'm not sure if that was including us needing to buy a laptop or not, or just a projector. But that's what I got. It has a 3 LCD projector, and it has a higher lumens and a throw distance that was really good, and a good native resolution. So I think it was just a good solid piece of equipment that I chose. So hope you all have a great week. Thanks.